Lamborghini Veneno 1/14 scale RC car with gravity sensing controller. And I want to mention that the instructions are actually on the bottom of the package. I don't know if you can see that or not. So make sure you read those or take a picture of those before you get rid of the box. So I want to show you the Lamborghini. Probably one of the most unique things about this car is the controller. Now you can actually set this controller down and make the car go forward, reverse, turn left, turn right. It's very intuitive, but you're probably not going to be sitting down and putting this on a table and controlling it. This way it works actually, it's very ergonomic right here. But when you go like this, it's forward. When you go like this, it's reverse. When you go like that, it's turn left. And when you go like that, it's turn right. But it comes with a wall charger. And it comes with two. I have one in the car. Two 500 milliamp hour, 4.8 volt NiCad battery packs. And so these just charge right up. And I want to show you the car. The car is 1/14 scale. It's beautiful. It's in stunning detail, but I want you to notice there's no bumpers. There's no bumpers on the front, there's no bumpers on the rear. This thing is detailed all the way down to the exhaust on the bottom. I do want to mention too, it's got a little alignment adjuster here. You will need a screwdriver to pop this open. I have the battery in here. And it's 27 megahertz is the transmitter. So probably the coolest thing about this car is this feature right here. I'm going to turn it on. Let me turn it on. It's already on. And let me turn the controller on. Check this out. So they can go up and then you can press it again and they'll go back down. I think that's definitely the coolest feature about this car. And so I mentioned you can go forward, you can see the lights coming on, and then you go reverse. Let me show you the lights in reverse. Now you can see the car. Let me go forward. It's not too terribly fast. And then there's your turn left, turn right. You can see the steering, the wheels going. Reverse with the rear lights on, forward with the front lights on, turn left, turn right. Again, it's not very fast. It's not very fast, and it's not meant to be run into a curb. It's a delicate car, and I can't stress that enough. This is not the toy for a child that wants to have an RC car and thinks Lamborghinis are cool. Because what will happen is they'll go out, and this will get all damaged and bumped up, and they'll hit this, or they'll hit the rear here. Now it does have a little bumper there, but again, it's not much. It's not designed to be run into curbs and stuff like that. It's very low to the ground, which means it won't go over anything. I mean, it really needs, and it mentions this in the manual on the bottom of the box, it really needs to be on a flat, smooth surface, free of dirt and debris. Because I don't know if you can hear this or not. There's a little, I did run this outside on my road, and there's a little bit of noise from the dirt and stuff and sand, because it's so low, so everything gets right up in there. So I just want to mention that now the detailing on this is superb. Like I mentioned, that the exhaust pipe, even the exhaust pipes on the bottom are detailed out. So I really like the detailing about this car. I did not like this remote. It just didn't. It was just a little different for me. And see, the problem is I can't get it to stop when I want it to stop. I guess you have to gotta turn the controller off on the bottom. That'll kill it. Okay. So when you do hit it and you want to stop, or if you get stuck, you got to real quick flip to the bottom and turn the bottom off, or else as you move your hand walking over to it, it's going to keep turning. So that's a little different. Usually what I'd like to see for a car like this, either a little, typically what people would see is a transmitter like this, where they have a little trigger for forward, reverse, and a little steering wheel for left or right, or some type of a joystick controller such as this, where you go forward, back, left, right. something very similar like that or like that. In fact, for a car, I prefer one like this because it's very simple: forward, back, and turn. I think that's what I'd prefer. But I did check, some other reviewers really like this because it is different. It's just a different way to control cars. It's 27 megahertz, and it's you don't get something like this. I mean, I did get the hang of it when I was out there running this on my road. Again, I wouldn't run this on a road. I would run this on like a wooden floor or something like that. Anywhere where you bump into something, it's not going to damage the car. The other thing is this car looks really cool on a shelf, just sitting there wanting to be used. So if I had advised you to get this car, I would advise you to get it because you simply like the Lamborghini Veneno. You love the way it looks. You want a cool scale car, and I'd have the RC feature as a, to boot. But I would not buy this as an RC car that looks cool as the Lamborghini. So first off, you want to have it look, you want it to be the Lamborghini. Second, you want it to be the RC car, but I can't recommend this as an RC car simply because it's too nice. They did such a nice job with the detailing. I would not want to see a little child damage this up. This would be very cool in a Lamborghini dealership, going around the polished floors in there. But I also like how they give you 2 battery packs with this. I think that's really neat because I ran this for a while and I didn't have any issues with running one of these down because this does not draw a lot of power. So you're going to get a long run time with one, you're going to get very long run time with 2. But again, be very careful where you run it. I think this is primarily for the collector that really wants a cool car. I did show you the door trick. I think that's the coolest feature about the car.